Origins, and sorry about yesterday night. I was kind of sleepy, and when I'm sleepy, I rather turn it off and go to my bed. But I didn't say not even a goodbye, so I really apologize for that. Anywho, I had to.
More enemies ahead!
That's for Shiani!
It shall be done. As you say, it shall be done. Very well. I shall do it. It shall be done. It is begun. As you say. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun. It shall be done. As you say.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
Very well.
Heal me, please!
It is begun.
Who's gonna heal me?
Help!
As you say.
No! Much.
I need that, and I need some money out of there. Oh, that's a food locker.
It is over.
And I had some goodies. That's what I need to. Let's go and try this.
I shall do it.
It's like they keep
Have you no
on beating
concern for your own
You'll pay for what you Chillin!
Very well.
But yeah, this is one of them. This is one of the best.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
And I really
It shall be done.
I think it includes the origins,
Good! Another down!
and it includes the awakening.
The
Ooh.
task is finished.
I just hope this guy's Solis doesn't come out killed. Do I need to fight more? Yes, I
We have
can.
another fight on our hands!
As you say.
Quickly, we must fight!
Get you!
Like a freaking dog.
As you say. I shall do it. It shall be done. Very well. I shall do it.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
It is begun. It shall be done.
Careful!
I need to be brave! Make her my
Hit it.
Very well.
I don't like hitting dogs when they
As you say.
attack me. I don't handle it.
Wild
Another
creatures
fight on our
ahead!
hands!
I shall do it.
Come on!
It shall be done. I shall do it.
I can attack because basically you cannot get out of it. So I'm gonna go forward because basically he's not there. It's kind of like I'm in a freaking glitch, and then this guy is trapped for some reason.
Ha, you're not so tough!
Oh, there.
As you say. As you say.
I just want to get
It shall be done.
Don't give them the advantage!
It is begun.
I'm not going to open. I'm not going to open that either. Otherwise, they're gonna attack me, and I really don't know where to go. Ooh,
What now? Oh,
we have a good maze. Ton of codex. I don't know. I'd rather scavenge for some armor, weapons, or whatever. it's pretty, very nice.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Very well. It is begun. It shall be done.
More weapons to sell. I like great swords. If I had daggers, that would be awesome. Every time that I play in a RPG game, like a fantasy RPG game, I'd rather have daggers. I'd rather be the rogue than being the sorcerer's number second, and the third, it could be the warrior. But I rather prefer being the rogue in all this. So right now I'm going to my inventory, and get that, got that, hell yeah. Let me see, let me inspect that. It has 10 strength. Armor is 1. Armor is 70.75. Reduces hostility. So I'd rather stay with that. Now she's ready for battle. So I think. Okay, I'm gonna try to get out of here. I can't get out of there. Oh, wait a minute. Secret door. Cabinet. Ooh, rat poison. Another deep mushroom. Oh, I cannot kill you. You're just looking for scraps.
Think again. No, I cannot.
Okay, in order to get there, I had to find a key. I should find a damn key. Wrong way. Let me go up. I have to keep on going up. It's like running the marathon. Like a big picking competition. No, it doesn't let me go out. Yeah, there's more doors.
Impossible.
Yeah, that's another locked door. I don't know, I played this game
No, I
like
cannot.
so many times, and still I cannot find it. Yes. Bellum. I love that name. Okay. It's just starting to save.
I am done.
Kill it, kill that bitch. No, I can't kill her. Damn it. I can't kill her. I kill all humans, but I can't kill.
More enemies ahead.
Very well. As you say, it is begun.
There is no glory in bloodshed.
It shall be done.
Can you please fight? Basically, dude.
Very well.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
Oh my goodness.
I shall do it. As you say. Very well. It is begun. It shall shall be done. I shall do it. Very well. It shall be done.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
I'm gonna die.
As you say.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
Like I was going to die. No keys. No freaking keys. Unless something happened. Okay, let me go and see what let me see. I have to get the I'm gonna get that. Let me get nothing.
My, what have we here?
Don't worry. We'll make short work of these two.
Quiet, you idiot! They're covered with enough blood to fill a tub. What do you think that means? All right. Let's not be too hasty here. Surely we can talk this over.
Yeah, if you have something to say,
Here's
say
our
it.
situation. You are skilled, obviously. We fight here. Perhaps you could even manage to kill us. My father won't let that go. Your pigsty of an alienage will be burned to the ground. Or you turn and walk away, with 40 sovereigns added to your purses. You take that money and leave Denerim tonight. No repercussions, and you can go wherever you like. The women stay. They'll go home tomorrow, slightly worse for wear, and you'll be long gone. That's the deal.
No,
Take it or leave it.
no deal.
Ha! I always regret talking to knife ears. Now I'll just gut your ignorant carcasses instead.
Enemies approaching!
Very well. I shall do it. Very well. It shall be done.
That's for ruining my wedding!
I shall do it. It shall be done. It is begun. As you say. Very well.
Concern for your own existence?
It is begun. It shall be done. As you say. I shall do it. As you say. It shall be done.
Mess with me, you're screwed.
He's dead. Tell me we did the right thing, cousin.
It's a little late
I'm not
to regret.
regretting it. It's just... Never mind. I'll check the back room for the others.
Yep.
Shiani needs you.
Don't leave me alone. Please. Please take me home. So much blood. I can't stand to look at it. It's everywhere.
You killed them, didn't you? You killed them all?
Good. Good.
Is she going to be all right?
I'll take the rear guard. I can't wait to leave this place.
Well, at least the guy that she was going to get married.
You've returned.
He died.
Has Shiani been hurt? Where is Tormi's daughter, Nola?
Nala didn't make it. She resisted. They killed her.
Nelaros, too. The guards killed him.
I see. Would the rest of you ladies please take Shiani home? She needs rest.
Of course.
Now tell me, what happened?
Then the garrison could already be on their way. You have little time.
Oh, that it has come to this.
The guards are here!
Don't panic. Let's see what comes of this.
Yeah, she's going to be
I
very
seek
funny.
Valendrian, Elder and Administrator of the Alienage.
Here, Captain. I take it you have come in response to today's disruption.
Don't play ignorant with me, Elder. You'll not prevent justice from being done. The Earl's son lies dead in a river of blood that runs through the entire palace. I need names, and I need them now.
What are you doing?
I don't envy your fate, but I admire your courage in stepping forward to save your kid. These two will wait in the dungeons until the Earl or King returns. The rest of you, back to your houses.
Captain, a word, if you please.
What is it, Grey Warden? The situation is well under control, as you can see.
Be that as it
No,
may,
it's not.
I hereby invoke the Grey Warden's right of conscription. I remove this woman into my custody.
Please, don't leave me here!
I'm sorry, but this is not charity. The Grey Wardens need skilled fighters. To take you would be to condemn you to certain death, and I will not.
No! Don't leave me here!
Silence, you! Fine. You may take that one. But I ask only one thing, Grey Warden. Get this elf out of the city today.
Agreed.
Ooh,
Very well.
how bad?
This one will have to be enough. Move out, men.
You're with me now. Say your goodbyes and see me when you're ready. We leave immediately.
That is so sad that Zoe's had to be away for a while. That's very tragic. I don't know, they should take both. That's what I don't like about this story sometimes. There you go.
I'm not the one who named him to the captain, am I? Trust me, it is kinder to leave Soris to the prison. He is not capable of being a Grey Warden. You, however, are a different story. For the moment, they are fine. There are far more important matters arising that endanger more than just your people. I needed a Grey Warden, and I found one. That conscripting you saved your life is only circumstance. You did what you had to do to accomplish your mission. We need people like you. Now quickly, say your goodbyes. Your life here is over.
Okay, I got my level up, so I have to do my stuff. So, dexterity, cunning, strength. And I have a point to spend, so opening locks, yes, that's what I need. I need bonus stuff when I open stuff. Okay, now I have to talk
Are you
to
ready to
Dog
go?
again. Not yet, but damn it, I have to go.
Good. Then we leave for Ostagar immediately.
And achievement unlock, conscripted. Bloodied.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built
That's the
Ostagar
place
long
where the
ago
witch
to
of
prevent the Wilders from
Wild
invading the
is.
northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand
Korkari
here,
Wilds.
even if we face a different foe within that forest.
Flaming.
The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Oh there, Duncan.
King Kaelan, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I see you're an elf, friend.
Yeah.
From where do you hail?
He's the freaking king.
Tell me, how is it there? My guards all but forbid me going there. One day, I'll see those walls taken down. Your people have suffered enough. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar.
Yes,
the Wardens will
never
benefit greatly
happen,
with you in
guys.
their ranks.
I'm not going to tell you what's happening if you're watching this. But if you play this game, you know what he's... You know what's next, basically. You're too kind, Your Majesty. Okay.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say, you sound very confident.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
He is very charismatic, but I think his confidence just went up the roof. And that's why he just
What the
ended
king
up
said is true.
in his
They've won several battles against the
because
Darkspawn
he
here.
trusted somebody, and that somebody betrayed his trust. You're gonna see him later on. That if you didn't play this game before, if you played the game before, you know who I'm talking about.
True. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
I have to pick up the best answer to it.
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
Yeah,
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
Yeah. You have to get some Darkspawn blood, you have to drink it, but if you don't, you're freaking dead. That's how that ritual is.
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
Okay. I'm gonna put, let's get
Feel
over
free
with,
to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being.
go from point
There is
A to
another
point
Grey
B
Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair.
and
When
finish
you're ready,
the
seek him
basic
out and tell him it's time
quest
to
as soon
summon
as
the other
possible.
recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Yes, my lord. Okay, I got quest completed. I don't even know what place this is.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere? Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages. Good luck to you then.
Yeah, Alistair. He had such a character too. He became a king after.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted. I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Of course, they're not going to be interrupted.
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Pleased to meet you.
Well met. And good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact. Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp. Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade? Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now. Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Okay, the credits are being updated. I'd rather ask questions and get to know people and stuff. Even if I play a lot of times from this.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Let me check. My phone is charging. It's like it's charging so slow recently. It sucks.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage. And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
I think because we prefer being wives and cooking and having kids than battling.
Would that be so terrible? Not that I'm some drooling lecher or anything. Please stop looking at me like that. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before? When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
I'm curious.
With the mage, the circle is here at the king's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar. Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech. You do? Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Hey, now I have my first companion, which is Alistair, which is good. He is a great fighter, though. Now I have to go down. But first...
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting. Well, you're not what I thought you'd be. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit. Just to give us a good scare? No, they don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see, like we have a choice. I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
How do you do?
Finished.
I can't take it.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously? What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners. I'm just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Because I'm an elf doesn't mean that you have to treat me like crap. I'm sorry. No, that's not gonna help. Oh my goodness. I have to... Wait a minute. I have to get a little bit of seat here and there, being a little bit comfy, because basically I'm not in a chair. Okay.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps? Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand. so long as you keep it quiet.
And I'm broke. I only have 5 silver. But I have to sell that. I have to sell that. I have to sell those 2 mace because basically I don't need it. The bow, I had to sell those. I'm gonna sell 1 crossbow, and I don't need all these things. And I already had 65. But they're like so expensive. They used to have a cheat code in this game, but it was for the PS3. As long as you don't update the game, you're very good with it. Like a money glitch. And I used to use it a lot. It was like, yeah, I have money, I could buy whatever shit I want to buy. Nah, not this time in this system. So I really don't know if they have any cheat codes or anything. And if I have a cheat code, yeah, that would be constitute cheating. So I think what I need, I really just wanna give it that, not the wedding ring. What else I need? They're pretty high. I think that's done. I don't even have a...
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
Let me see the basic if they have any... They have any inventory. Backpack is 57 and I have 75. Oh my god. Don't have no choice. I already have. So that's fine, it's not a big deal. I'd rather have that not having space.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Nope, dogs and I don't get along. You do it if you're so eager. Just leave me out of it.
Oh, great. Thank you, dude. Thank you.
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help? We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate you. Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down. Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre.
Let's see if I can find one. And then, if I find one, that would be awesome. Maybe the dog will be mine. Let me see.
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year. Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Okay, let's go to...
Well, in for a silver, in for a crown, with my dear.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the maids, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
And the second
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
Okay.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Okay, the first mission going to the Korcari Wilds.
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business. Very well.
Okay, I have to go to this side.
Soldiers are for elders.
How about we playing a little bit of Fallout 3? I love that game.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Yeah, because it's going to be eaten. Eaten, I tell you. I'm not interested, but let's see. I don't even have any more than those 3.
Great! Now we're getting rabies flung at us.
I shall do it. Mine will be done.
Wild creatures ahead.
There's more.
As you say, it is begun. I shall do it.
That's a lot of blood.
Okay, let's see if there's another. What else?
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp. If you just bandage me up, I can get back myself.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Just run.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back. That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Of course, let's get the move on. Let's get scavenging. Searching for the flower too. And some other goodies. Not flour, but getting some stuff. I want to get this careful. It's a camp.
More Darkspawn.
I don't have any more search, but yeah. Oh my what next? What's more?
What's this?
Yes? Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
Another one. Oh, shoot me. I had to go to the other side.
Very well. I shall do it. It has begun. I shall do it.
Yes?
Sorry I was not able to see the end of it.
Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
I don't have a, I have just one lesser injury kit, and I had to use it. I don't have no
Think
choice.
again.
There you go. Let's go down.
What's that?
Found the wildflower. So let's level a little bit. Now I'm gonna get willpower and magic with a little bit of constitution, and I'm gonna choose I prefer that. And I would prefer getting passive instead of power ups. Maybe I could get a little bit more powerful in the end. Oh, more stuff.
Don't give them the advantage!
Yeah, that's it. There's more.
What now?
I think I gotta scale out more. Let me hit the map and see. This is another trail sign. I can't go down for some reason. I don't know how the hell those 3 bastards got killed so easy.
Very well, I shall do it.
Any last words?
Please be gone. Very
thought I was going to die, but... What else should I do? Unless I pass this thing. There's nothing more. Oh, God.
Bloody monsters!
I shall do.
I really don't want to lose this guy. Starting chapter. Coding. Let me go and let me see. I got mod idle. I also need my I need to change this. Got the paperwork, now to go back.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder? 'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten name, and I shall tell you mine. And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. 'Twas my mother, in fact. There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
Are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Oh my god, she's a witch.
Quiet, Dad. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There's a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe? Oh, if you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wild, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this blight's threat is greater than they realize. Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
That's very funny. Later on, she's gonna join me. And she's gonna say, hell to the no. I won't go, Mom. I won't go. She's like, you have to go. You have to explore the world. Yeah. She explored the world, alright. She got pregnant.
Ostagar is a very defensible location. Even if the Horde outnumbers us, we should be in sight.
So you return from the wilds. Have you been successful? Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Yeah.
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later. As could any darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
It's very tragic. It's gonna come out very tragic.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child.
There is
Had I
no
known...
turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
What a coward.
I am sorry.
Don't drink it, you're gonna get killed.
But the joining is not yet complete.
I can't win. I can't honestly
You are
win.
called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel? Jory was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice. It brought me no pleasure to end his life. The Blight demands sacrifices from us all. Thankfully, you stand here as proof they are not all made in vain.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Okay, now I have to level up. It's very tragic that Joey died. It's very tragic that the other guy died. And it happens every time that I play this game. And I mean, if I could go back, I prefer those two guys to survive. And I survive as well. And, you know, that would be awesome. But they make the story like that, very tragic. And even if you find the questions about it, you always have the same answer. So let's go to dexterity, sorry, cunning, and strength again. Oh, and I have another extra, which means constitution. And I'm going to choose let's see, glory. And I got another point. I'm not going to choose archery because my specialty right now is just getting dual weapons and being a rogue. Okay, let's go that. I'm done. Done. So I'm gonna try to go to the battle. I know it's gonna be a little bit tedious, but I'm going to wait until the battle. So right now I'm gonna go directly to the king.
Loghain, my decision is final.
Loghain.
I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Chillin. The Darkspawn horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order. Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Chillin. We must attend to reality.
God, let me shut up my mouth.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary.
The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Chillin. A glorious moment for us all.
Okay, as you guys know,
You
I
heard the
can't
plan.
really stand
You and
looking for
Alistair
what
will
he
go to the
did.
Tower of Ishal
And what he's
and
gonna
ensure
do.
the beacon is lit.
That's why I just said
What?
I'm gonna shut
I
up
won't
my
be in the
mouth
battle.
about it.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
That is not your choice. If King Chillin wishes Grey Wardens to ensure the beacon is lit, then Grey Wardens will be there. We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn, exciting or no.
I get it, I get it. Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance to Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no. I have my dignity. Well, some.
A little bit.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Okay, let me check. Oh, God.
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Just go and do that. Pretty quick. I feel like I just want to take him over here, but that's what I want to munch. But in order to munch, I have to be offline. Because that would be horrible if I go into broadcast and at the same time eating crunching stuff.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The blight ends here.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the tower.
Oh, great. Now I have to, like, save the content. Wait a minute. Strength, cunning, and constitution. And I'm gonna get... So he has... Performance right. Over.
Glorious! There! There! There!
A word.
Push them back! There! Glorious! There!
We have much to do and little enough time to do it.
Help me. They're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower. It's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Yeah, let's go.
As you say. I shall do it. As you say, it has begun.
What I need. Keep on going forward.
The Darkspawn has sensed us!
Oh my god.
As you say.
Have you
But I'm gonna finish as fast as I can. Not because I'm in a hurry, but because I really want to get to the bottom of it.
It's a trap.
I gave you that.
they just swap out their...
I shall do it.
Get to the top of the tower.
What now? Out.
Yes, that's what I need. And what else? Got more. Yes, got that. So many more. Only one guy.
There! More of the means ahead!
am done.
Let's go up.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here. Right, because clearly this is all just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Taron Logain will be waiting for the signal.
That if he's going to do that.
Finished.
Anymore.
Darkspawn!
It shall be done. Very well. It is begun. Task is finished. As you say. Very well.
I'm gonna change my weapons. That one is 4-7. Let's go up. And I hope I will get to the goal of this castle.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Sell it later on. I don't know, I like collecting and then sell it if I don't need it.
Finished.
We need to get to the beacon. The king needs Loghain to charge.
Don't give them the advantage!
I shall do it.
More stuff. And more stuff. And more stuff. I love it when it's like, it's more stuff, more stuff. Yay! Love it, love it, love it. Let's see. It was too fast.
Do that.
I'm done.
I was so excited. I had that chance. Oh, good. Now I'm in the end. I'm glad everything is gonna be freaking over. Now I have to battle this big mob.
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. No. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Yeah, I know, but let me get my stuff. If I don't get this stuff, how the hell am I gonna know? Let's go. Man, that was freaking long getting from point A to a long point
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
tragic.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased. I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue? The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well. The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke. I do not mind. Take your time. I wonder at that myself, but she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you. What a sensible attitude. Mother is seldom sensible, however. She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you. Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now. Suit yourself. I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Okay, I just level up. Let's go and get the attribute points going. I want strength, willpower, constitution, and I'm going to learn incorporation. And also the locks. And I am done. This is going to be a beginning of a nice adventure.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not? Must I? Age and power are relative. It depends on who is asking. Compared to you, yes, on both counts.
Then why didn't you save Duncan? He was our leader.
I am sorry for your Duncan, but your grief must come later. In the dark shadows before you take vengeance, as my mother once said. Duty must come now. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blights. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
Me, I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution. I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Yeah, that would sound like an excellent idea.
Such determination. How intriguing.
I still don't know if Al Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself. Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Yeah, we should do that.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens. No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
I'm gonna laugh because she got involved with Alistair and she got pregnant and she had a kid, and now it's like she's separated from this guy. I found out on Dragon Age Inquisition. It was she is very mature in that, you know, that serious, instead of being so naive and pretentious.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
1 hour and a half, I believe.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so? I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval. Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
And fun? Indeed. She did. Okay, I am done. I'm going to take like 10, even a 15-minute break. I'm done for this game. I'm gonna try to go back to Fable 2, and after that I'm going to be done. So if you want to stay there, that's fine. If you want to support to this broadcast, you can do it at patreon.com/forfunseries, and you can pledge at least $1. Yeah, that's all I need. I need $1 for every viewer that and watches this show. I just need $1, and $1 will help me a lot. Yeah, seriously, I'm not joking. Just $1, just 4 quarters. That's all I need for every viewer. So I'm going to take a quick break for 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, and I'm going to be back playing Fable 2, and I'll be right there shortly.